The strange comfort. I can't stop gaping at my sent messages. The number without a reply seems to grow every day. I look back at some of the older messages, wondering when I made that first introduction. I spot some messages dating back a few weeks ago, and still more a few months ago. I look at my dating inbox to see if I've missed any replies. I haven't. I don't think I ever will either. I go hunting for new dates anyway, because I hope I will spot someone who I have not assaulted with my genuine nature. The browse page fills up with so many familiar profiles I feel like an expert on every one of them. I know that Tommy corrected a spelling mistake on his page a few days ago, one he'd had up there for years. I know that George updated his favorite books after I suggested a few to him because one of my suggestions appears there. Still, I hunt for someone new. Maybe it's because I am desperately hunting that I don't hear the bleep. It's an earcon that tells people they have a new message. When I look at my inbox again, though, there's an unread message. It's from a guy I messaged months ago. "Hi," it reads, perhaps with a sigh, perhaps not. "I'm Jamie. I'm sorry it took so long to get back to you, but I was debating if we were going to be a good fit." I value his honesty more than anything, and I begin to compose a novel about how I don't know what I am even looking for anymore because people are afraid of genuine behavior. So if he doesn't want to date me or go out with me or even talk to me, I'd appreciate it if he just blocked me and moved on, because all I want at this very moment is a hug and for someone to tell me I am special, even if it's not true. His reply comes back, quick as a flash. He says he values my honesty. He says he doesn't get a lot of replies because of his height. He is 6'6", and his skin. We continue to send novels to each other. I tell him about the dance party I attended where I swung my hips with such vigor that a hurricane manifested in downtown Chicago. He explains he missed the disaster because Netflix kept his attention that night. He was watching House of Cards. We reveal how lonely we are and how we have nothing in common with one another. He hates intellectual conversation and loves small talk, and I don't understand his love of bugs and ants. He doesn't like my voice, and I don't like his. Still, we pour our hearts out to each other on the phone and through email. Neither of us know why. After a heated exchange over the phone one afternoon, I ask him if he can come over so we can argue in person about something. To some people, this will seem wildly bizarre, but I have always been a blue traffic light in a world of green and red traffic lights. Nothing is normal to me anymore. When he says he will visit me in my apartment, I am elated, not terrified that a man who towers over me is going to be in my apartment all alone. My blue traffic signal can't stop pulsating with anticipation. He arrives at 9 that night and bends over to hug me. Even though I am nervous, I need a hug. His height doesn't quite fit my mental image, but I figure adding a pink traffic signal to my arsenal won't hurt the economy any more than normal people will. When he sits on my bed, the mattress sinks a little. Even when I sit on his lap, I still must look up at his voice to face him. We start off by talking about our dating accounts. As we talk, we realize that we may not like each other in the slightest, but we are both in the same boat. We are lonely outcasts in our own gaggle of brothers who want a lot of things like love and marriage rights and someone who's true to who they are. As we talk, we become even more heartbroken and emotional and worried. His arms shake as his voice trembles in a desperate cry for answers to the question I am sure we have all asked ourselves at some point. Is there really someone out there for me? I have no freaking idea, I say, and hug him back. We hold each other and wish the world was better about being honest. We argue about what honesty is. We argue about other gay men. Even though we are not getting along, we need each other, just for tonight. I take his face in my hands and gaze up at his heavy breathing. We continue to hold each other until, finally, his annoying voice and loving embrace steps towards my apartment door. Before he leaves, though, I grab his arm to say a final goodbye. Something weird blurts out of my mouth instead. We just can't give up, I say. I tell him that there's someone out there for everybody, even weirdos like us. I hope you're right, he says. I hope so too, I answer. I don't know how loudly our weirdly colored hearts are beating at this moment, but I'd like to hope that someone, somewhere, notices they exist.